Andrade looks like an angry ass dude in that picture.
And now we're live.
All right, I'm just saying. I'm watching the UFC,
Yes.
and they're showing like the the comparison side by side of some of the stats between Rose Namajunas and Jessica Andrade, and the photo they've chosen of Jessica Andrade makes her look like a super angry. Like she's like the angriest.
We lost you there.
The angriest of all.
We lost you there. What'd you say? Super angry what?
She's like a super angry stud.
Gotcha.
Like she just like really, really full of testosterone and anger.
I believe that. That makes sense. I believe that. Ooh, Islam Makhachev versus Arman is up next, right?
I think you're correct.
Let's see. All right. So hello, people.
Casey's in the building.
Casey's in the building. Why aren't we? Where is the stats? Where is the stats? Why don't I see your faces on the internet? Reload.
But yeah, it is also episode 160.
Yes.
It is also Stoner Holiday.
Yes.
Today is 420. This is the day that all of your sin. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Stoner Christmas.
This is the Day of the Dead Eve for Jesus. Also, remember that. Dia de los Muertos. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I think he comes back tomorrow.
I think he's scheduled
sometime tomorrow.
Yep, he just gets off the plane tomorrow.
Yeah. I came up with a funny bit for that. It's like Jesus. God's a bad dad. That's my joke. God's a terrible father. You should not use the Bible as like a reference to like raise your kids ever. God's a terrible person. Think about it. He comes down to earth. He like lays some pipe on some chick. Then he leaves, and then some dude comes in and takes care of that kid. Think about that. He's the first deadbeat dad.
Sir.
Think about it.
Both things.
It gets weirder though.
All right, so
then he comes in back in your life later when you're like being successful, turning water to wine, feeding people with bread, all this stuff, and then he tells you, like, "I'm your dad, and you gotta kill yourself. You gotta die for me." That's the thing he does, and then he comes back, and that's what it means to be a good father. That's the best. That's the heavenly father. That's number one father. So the superpower that we get that's better than Jesus is that we have better fathers than him. Even if your father left, your father's still better than him. Because he didn't tell you to kill yourself. That's my bit.
You don't know that.
Yeah. Well, if your father did, then your father's just like God. But everybody else is at least they start off better. Everybody's a better dad than God. There you go. That's the.
Wow. Well, Anthony's coming in with the hot takes today.
That's the bit. That's the bit.
Anthony coming in hot.
Jesus is a bad father.
Oh shit.
And then whoever was in charge of Jesus' wife his mother was a cuckold. That's the thing too.
Ooh.
It's true. Think about it. Because then that dude comes in and starts telling her what to do, and she.
No. We're misspeaking. So what you're really saying is that God is just a bull.
Yes.
Who came in? No, not Mary Magdalene. Fucked Mother Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Who is a hot wife.
Yes.
And Joseph,
yes,
I believe, is the man who raised Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
You are calling you, Anthony, not me. I'm translating. You are calling Joseph a cuckold.
Yes. Yes.
So that makes Mary a hot wife.
Mm-hmm.
That makes God a bull.
Yes. And a deadbeat dad. Just remember that. Just add that in there too. He's a deadbeat dad. God bless.
If they're truly cuckold and hot wife relationship, there's a chance that they're okay with her being bred by bulls.
Yes, I agree. They agree, but I'm just.
That means you're not a deadbeat, technically. You're a donor.
You're a donor. No, I don't know. You can't be, because then you come into life and start telling her, "This is what you gotta do. That's how the kid has to be. This is what's gonna happen." I don't know. It's a little bit more than that. And then you come back. You're like Shaq's dad. I think Shaq's dad was like a deadbeat, and then came back when Shaq was all popping and stuff. And Shaq's like, get lost, kid.
Then he came back when Shaq was all popping.
Yeah, it's like get lost, loser. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh shit. Terrence Crawford, Amir Khan is tonight.
Yes, it is. It is Madison Square Garden.
Sweet Jesus.
Yes, a lot of things are going on today. A lot of nonsense has happened lately too. Got my
What do you mean a lot of nonsense?
We got our first fan submission. I was going to say this for weird news, but our lovely fans, Knox and his dad, shared me a lovely picture on Instagram, and that became weird news. Not Instagram, Reddit. And for the listeners, it's the Bellevue, Ohio Taco Bell. Taco Bell. If you see right here clearly, and I'll switch the screen so that people can see it as well.
So are you saying this is fan submitted?
Fan submitted. Yeah, in Bellevue, Ohio. They were at Taco Bell, and you can clearly see this larger woman is knuckle deep down, or not knuckle deep, like almost wrist down in her ass cheeks, scratching it up, serving food. So there you go.
Find this? That's them?
Yes, that is them. That is Knox and his dad. They sent that picture in and put it on Reddit.
No way.
Yeah.
Is it viral?
It's not viral, but it's got like a good. I'd say it's got like maybe a good 10 or 15 comments. It's from the last day, so it's not gonna blow up, but it's pretty funny that they got a lot of response.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's nice. So yes, shout outs to you, Knox.
How did you catch somebody with that?
Yeah, he caught somebody scratching.
Yeah, Knox and Greg.
Yes, Mr. Greg, amazing man. Back to you now. Let's put it back to screen. Back to you. Display, and then I'll make sure you don't have to look.
Yay.
You don't feel weird now.
Yeah.
There you go.
I appreciate that.
Yes. And then
like watching things on a delay is very strange.
I believe that. So let's see. All the weird news that has happened in the last week, like Angela something got a concussion or came out of a coma.
So I heard a little bit about this. So can you tell me the story?
So basically, let me get my story up just to make sure I'm correct. But I recall that she was in a coma, and she was in a coma because of, I think it was a surgery that like kind of just, I don't think it didn't go wrong. I think it was just a complication that happened because of because of the surgery. But let me double check my sources real fast. And she just recently got out of the coma after 2 days. So, but like, yeah, before that she was just like dead, not dead, but like she's blinking, talking. I think she made a video recently. She was, let's see. We were waking up from the coma, and up in a coma at University Hospital where she lives with, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she was basically unresponsive and just struggling to wake up. I don't know exactly what the reason was. Oh, after sustaining a takedown during training, revealed a herniated disc. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
See, it's always a fucking horror story about takedowns.
Yeah. So basically, what happened was.
But is she okay?
She's.
Or is she out of the coma?
She's not out. She's like slowly recovering. Like she's starting to blink now. She's been making like she made. I think she made a video. She's slowly getting out of it though. So yeah, she just made a video today.
She made a video?
Yeah, she made a video.
Or a video was made?
Well, a video was of her, but it looks like she's very sleepy.
Because if she's making videos, that means she's fine. But anybody can point a camera at you.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like
a video of you. It'd be like,
Basically, she's like, she's ready to fight again. She's ready to fight again. She's like, I'm going to get better. I'll be fighting again soon. Nothing will stop me, man.
Look, that's what people say.
Yeah. Basically, she had a back surgery, and then, yeah, that's what it was.
Well, I wish her only good things.
Yeah, so hopefully...
But that is fucking scary. As soon as you say the word coma, like, my butthole tightens up. It's like, ha!
It's scary.
It's a very scary concept.
Apparently.
Like, forever sleep?
Like, it was like I think it was the anesthesia that kept her under for 2 days. It was like, it wasn't intentional. It was just like, it happened. And so she's slowly waking up and kind of like she still looks sleepy, but she's getting better. So shout outs to you. Shout outs to you, Angela. Magda.
Shout outs to Angela. Get better.
And then we have the controversy of the Keenan. The Keenan, he is gone. He's gone. He is out skis.
Now, why was he asked to leave Atos?
There's never been they never really truly explained it, but I think it has a lot to do with basically being he's basically a similar person like you. Like he doesn't like people telling him what to do or doing things a certain way. And so like I think he was always I think a lot of the things was that he was late to class a lot of time. He was never truly like that was the thing. Everybody makes a joke that it's the steroids, but it's just I think it was just more or less like a butting of heads between like him and the professor there or the owner, whoever it is, or whatever you want to call him. And so
That was Galvao.
yeah. And so
You're referring to Andre Galvao.
I am. And so now he's going to be either opening a new school or either open his own school or go somewhere else. But most likely open his own school.
He was also saying that he was going to do an affiliation. I saw that on his Instagram story.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
I did see that. I saw that he was going to do an affiliation. But
I mean, good for him. You think you're kicking out the fucking most influential guy in the game right now?
Right.
You're going to kick him out? What you're doing is you're setting him free to make his own fucking money. That's what you're doing. Like, what you're doing is you're shining a brighter light on him just by making the announcement that he's been kicked out.
Yeah. There's nothing but, like, it's great for him. He can just do whatever he wants now and no restrictions.
No, of course, that's my opinion.
I mean, it's the same thing for him, though.
Especially him. It's way better for him because he's already a star.
Yeah, it makes life way easier. He can literally do whatever he wants, has his own school. People will show up just to learn from him. They will show up just to learn. Uh-oh, we lost you. Are you still there?
I said he just needs... Yeah, I'm still here. He said I just said he needs somewhere to train, and he needs guys to train with him. Mm-hmm. But, like, he's going to be able to earn more, be more successful.
Yeah.
He probably has less restrictions on where he can do seminars and everything, Do it up, Keenan. Shout out to Keenan Cornelius.
Yes. So now I'm going to turn the camera on you. What's up with you, dog? What's been going on with your life? I know you're celebrating the holiday.
I am in the process of celebrating this holiday. What's going on with me? Man, I'm just having a good time, like, soaking up knowledge right now. Mm-hmm. The coolest thing in my life right now, I swear to God, is wrestling with Gray Maynard and learning his system for how he controls people, both against the cage and on the ground. And I think he's a fucking brilliant guy. Like, I like his style a lot. And the way that he wants grappling to take place is, like, very congruent with how I see grappling. And so our styles are working together so well. And it's both, like, enduring in a way. Like, even though I'm a pretty confident guy about my skill set as a teacher, especially, like, I'm not impressed with myself as a grappler.
Right.
Like, out here, like, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. Like, I'm having a relatively easy time out here. Like, it's surprising to me. And it's like, I tell people this all the time about themselves, but it's like, you guys know my game so well that, like, you guys are like brown belts at beating Darren.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Where these other people have never seen my style. And when I'm, like, playing guard without using my hands, that's really fucking weird to them, right? So just the novelty gets me, like, 4 or 5 free sweeps and taps.
Yeah. So,
you know what I'm saying?
Because it's like, what is this?
So we're still in that honeymoon period. Like, no one knows my shit yet. So it's like I'm being almost too successful out here.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's not messing with your ego, so.
So well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Like, I know exactly what it is. That's why I show people my shit right away.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, the other thing that's new out here that's nice is I just got the opportunity to teach privates at Extreme Couture.
Nice.
Which puts me in the position that I would like to be in. Like, I need to be in a position where I can earn foot sweep to the mount. That shit was nasty as fuck.
Oh, Andy's got the fucking leg sticker.
Islam Makhachev is kind of good at fighting.
Yeah.
He's kind of good. Motherfucker made me lose my train of thought. I know what I'm talking about though, but for a second I was like, what the fuck? And somebody just did the 2 butterfly hooks on one leg just for you.
Yes.
Right in front of just for you, and he got back to his feet. All right,
Yes.
now
Yes.
back to what I was trying to say. Before technique and other off-tracking things interrupted me. Like, I don't want to join somebody's school as a coach officially. That's just more responsibility. And I moved here not to like shred responsibility, but to responsibility in that particular area so that I can diversify myself and learn how to make money in lots of other different ways. So it doesn't suit me to be like, I need a job. I'll be here at 10 a.m. for you, boss. Like that doesn't make sense.
Right.
And it also doesn't make sense to price myself at whatever they charge. I mean, whatever they pay their teachers per hour. Like I don't care to do that either.
Right.
And that's not to slight them for making that choice. There's nothing wrong with that choice. It's just based on goals, right? Would I be willing to, if somebody is sick or blah, 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 and I'm available? Yes, I would teach that class. But you know what I won't do?
What?
I won't take money for that class. I won't take that hourly money that they would have given that other guy for that class, because at that point you price yourself, and I won't do that. And I only share my thoughts on this just to demonstrate where my mindset is right now, so that if people are listening to the podcast and they've listened to a lot of episodes, they can either go back to other moments where I talked about money, or I can go back and then I can, like, in the future, I can look at, okay, when he first moved to Vegas, this was his mindset about how he was going to make his money.
Right.
And what he was trying to do with jiu-jitsu at the moment, you know? I'm also working on a new t-shirt design.
Yes. Yes.
So those will come out as soon as I can get them out. The latest they could be out is like July.
Okay.
But before the summer is out, that's the latest.
Yeah.
Like I'm being conservative, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the latest. But before the summer is out, there'll be a new Love and Choke shirts. And my goal is to get Love and Choke Silkies as well.
Ooh.
The short shorts. The short shorts for the summertime.
Some leggies out and about.
Dude, I'm putting the thighs out.
Yeah.
Thighs on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
I almost broke everything. Yeah. It's a good thing you have friends, you know?
Yeah.
You get assist.
You can just...
They see you about to ruin everything, and they say...
And then the final thing, the most important thing is...
What's the most important thing?
Darren, when are you coming back to Cleveland? Because everybody still asks that question. They want to know every episode. They need to be aware. And when you will be available. Like, hey.
I will be in Cleveland next week from Thursday through Tuesday. And I want to see anybody that wants to see me. So slide in my DMs.
There you go.
You know, don't
be shy.
Send nudes.
Don't be shy.
If you got fire nudes, send those.
Also.
Only if they're fire.
Yes. Only.
I'm not interested in your whack nude.
So like, redheads
I want
only.
to see the most fire nudes.
Redheads only, that's what he's saying. He wants fire nudes. He wants red bush. All red bush. Nothing else. Nothing else.
I do like that.
Casey,
but
not you, Casey. Not you, Casey.
We're open-minded. How dare you? We're not that open-minded.
I was making it very
Sarah,
clear. Let me move my head out of the way so I can see Casey and make sure
I know.
they get the
This
red.
dude's good. That's what I mean. I knew Islam was good.
That kid in the red, he's 22. He's 6 fighter.
Did you hear that?
I did not hear what it.
Fighting is 22 years old.
Oh wow.
and he's fucking good. He's from Georgia, like Russia, Georgia.
Russia, Georgia. Okay.
Yeah, not like Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, no. There's not a lot going on in Atlanta, Georgia. Russia, Georgia makes a lot of sense. A lot of.
Watch your mouth. There's a lot going on in Atlanta.
Yeah. There's not a lot. There's not a lot. There's not that much violence
I got-
compared to Georgia, Russia.
Oh yeah, no.
That's
There
why.
you go. Oh yeah.
Dude, this site's awesome.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so yeah, so I will be in Cleveland, and I will make myself available to anybody that wants to see me, especially if you want like a private lesson or you want to take some nudes.
There you go.
As long as it involves money,
It's
you have
all-
my full and undivided attention. And if it involves love, I'll at least give you a third of my attention.
There you go. That too. And also, one more money-making shill moment is buy the tickets.
What's up?
Buy the tickets. Buy the tickets. There's still some available. There's still some.
Yeah.
There's still some available. Please buy some.
Dude, people have bought tickets. And here's the thing. When you say you're going to buy tickets,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, yeah, I'm buying tickets. Do you not know that I know?
Yeah, like if you buy a ticket or not.
I get an email the second your shit goes through.
It's
So you can't be like, oh yeah, I'm buying this many tickets, and then not buy tickets, or like buy tickets from, and then be like, yeah, I selected you. Be like, no, you didn't.
It's like, I
Let
know.
me show you the email and how your name isn't on there.
It's like, I know who you are and what you did or didn't do. It's like, oh,
Try to
oh,
play me, son.
oh.
Try to play me, cousin.
Yeah. But so everybody, including me, because I haven't done it yet, because I'm a lazy fuck.
Trying to
but-
play me. I feel like we almost got played by the utility man. You ever have a like knock on the door? So like the utility guy came by today
Mhm.
to give us some service we needed, and I get a call from the homie Casey like, hey yo, the dude's outside. He said he knocked on the door, and I'm like, what? Somebody came here, says they knocked on says they knocked on the motherfucking door, but we didn't hear a fucking.
Four of us here.
There were 4 of us in the house for a goddamn thing. Like, so we're like, nobody.
You're cutting out again. Hold on.
We're here, man. And he's like, okay, bro. And I'm like,
You're cutting out, Darren. We're losing you. We're losing you. Darren.
What?
We lost you. We lost everything you just said. We have no idea what you said. We know utility man, and then after that, it dropped. Everything dropped. Everything dropped.
look, I'm just saying, sometimes there's trials and tribulations when it comes to dealing with like utility people.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't like letting outsiders into the house. And it's just so normal for them to be like, hi, I've got to get to this. I've got to look at your dryer.
Right.
I've got to look at, I've got to look at your refrigerator. And so they just kind of like walk through your house. But like, I don't trust that you're not casing this house ever. No matter who you are, no matter what you look like, I'm like, when are you coming back with 5 friends and machine guns? Like, I don't fucking trust you. Like, I fucking hate you in a way. And you're helping me.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna make my life better. I fucking hate you. And I think bad things about you the whole time you're around.
One time you're around, it's like everything's fixed now. It's like, oh, you're a good person, but still, get away, go away, don't come back.
I don't trust it.
You know what else? You know what's funny about what you just said is that actually happened today. Not today, but recently. So Dan IG at a fake USADA employee took blood and urine samples from him at 6:30 in the morning.
Okay.
What it sounds like though is
I
that
saw this on his Instagram story.
yeah.
And I don't know if I should believe this or not. I don't know. All right, now. Straight, like,
You think it's some scam?
I have zero. I'm talking out of school.
We're losing you. We have no idea what you said again. It's just gone.
I said, I have no inside information about this.
Yeah.
Just talking out of school.
Mhm.
I can't imagine that somebody would come to the door. See, now I just said that like the gas guy or the utility guy came to the door
Mm-hmm.
and nobody heard. Like, if somebody came into the house and was like, Darren, we need your blood, right? Wouldn't they have to say their name, like their name or my name? Wouldn't they have to say like who they were and why?
Right. You would think so.
At 6 in the morning, if it's the wrong person, if they're at the wrong address,
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't they have said the person's name who they were supposed to stab and drain, or who they were or why? Like what? Like to have said none of those things and to like gotten stabbed seems weird. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, like, hey, so we were down the street, went to the wrong house.
The other motherfucker's name is Daniel.
Yes.
If they were supposed to be at another Daniel's address,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, Daniel, we're here to collect your blood, then maybe you let shit happen to you, right? And then you realize, wait, what? It's a paternity test. I'm not fucking like you're not USADA. Get the fuck out of my house. Like that's one scenario, right?
Yeah.
But at least they called you Daniel. But like, what are the chances that they were supposed to be at another Daniel's house?
Very rare. It's like only like Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier.
So I think it's a work, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It could have happened.
Let me see
If
what.
it didn't, I hope I'm right. Because getting stabbed at 6:30 in the morning and drained out by a person who you do not know and is not going to benefit you to have that happen is weird. And like, here's the other thing. What do they do with that blood?
Wait, hold on. I'm reading about this now. This is so the UFC has been. This is Jeff Novinsky. The UFC has been in contact with Dan this morning, and while it looks like the sample collection was intended for a neighbor and completely unrelated to USADA or the UFC, we advised Dan to contact law enforcement. So it wasn't even for him.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
That's weird.
But if he contacted me about it and they said talk to the police, then maybe it's real.
Maybe it's
Or
weird.
maybe he's like Jussie Smollett.
I want
He's
attention.
like,
I mean,
he's like, these came and they stabbed me and they left and they stole my blood and then they yelled MAGA.
he's like he is a type of brown, so it's possible.
they're like, get out of our country.
Get out.
Take your dirty with you.
Or you know what? Just compare. This is allegedly or conspiracy theory. We'll put that alert out there. I'm like, flash it. Conspiracy theory. But like maybe it's like a way to put USADA off. Like, oh man, we gotta leave this guy alone. This guy's being harassed. This guy. Maybe it's like a steroid trick. That's my thought. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Like think about
No.
it. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying it's a possibility. It's like, hey, some asshole stole my blood. So I was not gonna want to go over there and mess with that. Like, I don't know, man. It seems kind of weird. I don't want to have any problems
I
with
mean,
this
you
dude.
didn't steal all of it. Like,
They stole some of it, a small amount, enough to make me lose my job.
no,
That's some 4D chess right there.
test positive for.
It's like it's not his blood, and then he comes back and saying, "I don't even believe it's the real USADA. I don't know what they did." And then see that's a good move. It's like you have a story. It's a long con. It's like, all right, I'm setting him up. I'm not letting nobody in my house. You guys show me 4 forms of ID. That's that Jose Aldo trick. That's what that is. Say, hey man, you gotta go home. Come back tomorrow.
I mean, how sleepy are you to let somebody in your house, let them stab you, and then be like, wait, who are you?
Hey, what's going on? I don't even know you.
It's cool though.
Speeds out in a Corvette.
That's so sketchy. Well, it sucks that that happened.
It would all be hilarious if that really happened. I would love it all. Should be a sketch.
I mean, it sounds like it really happened. If they contacted the UFC,
They're like, hey.
because where I knew it was left was it was an Instagram story.
Mm-hmm.
And when something's an Instagram story, it could just be a fucking joke, you know?
Yeah.
Oh. But it's not necessarily a joke if you contacted the UFC.
Yeah.
Then it really would be a Jussie Smollett thing if he was making it up for fun.
He's
Like,
right.
you don't contact the UFC to make shit up for fun. They wouldn't do that. So if he did that and they were like, hey, you need to fucking call the police. like you were fucking assaulted and robbed, essentially.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Like right after you said that, I happened to look him up beforehand, and apparently Jesse Smollett's saying that Jesse's like suffering from night terrors over the attack.
He has night terrors, dude.
I have night terrors from this fake attack I made up.
Yeah, that red with the horn.
Mm-mm.
That's my new wife.
Do, 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 do,
Um,
do, do.
yeah, I get married all the time out here.
I see that. It's on Instagram. Everybody's your wife. You're a polygamist.
Who's my wife on
I
Instagram?
don't know. So I'm swoon. I saw hashtag swoon. I saw that on your Instagram with that little.
Oh, Lisa Fenna.
Yes.
Lisa Fenna, dude.
Hashtag swoon.
She's so cute. She's all like soft and squishy and satanic.
When Darren talks about
Perfect.
girls that he likes, he like starts like stomping the ground like a child. Like, oh, I'm so excited. Ah, it's like he does like a little run. He's like, oh, I saw you do it too. Like I can see him doing it. He's like, I'm about to run.
Shut up. I'm not. I don't run around.
You're like, oh, like, you do like 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you do like a quick like pattern, or sometimes you do like deliberate stops. Like, oh. He's like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh man, this dude's excited. That's how you know.
What are you talking about?
Have you never like? That's what happens when you get uncomfortable. You'll do like more a rapid pace. But if it's like an attraction thing, it's like a little bit like blah blah blah. It's a little bit more deliberate. But if it's like uncomfortable, you're like, it's like I gotta leave. My body wants me to leave right now, but I can't. We're talking. We're just talking. He's like, yes, yes.
Yeah, Lisa Fenna is adorable.
All right. You want to move into the weird news section of the show? All right. So, South Carolina fifth grader died due to natural causes, not fight with fellow student, prosecutor says. So, I'm gonna ask you to take a guess. What race do you think the girl is who died?
All right. The dead girl is white.
She's black.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's always weird, like these South, like this, like all.
yeah, America.
This isn't America, or this is America.
No, this isn't.
What the fuck?
They gave it to Islam?
They gave it to him 30-27.
Oh, really? So that's fixed. Okay, so people that are always complaining that like no one cares about dead little black girls. That's what my guess that the girl was white was based on, which is the existence of the article. The existence of the article means that like, oh, this person is likely to be white. Someone gave a fuck enough to write an article.
Well,
Like somebody wrote an article about a dead black girl, and right there, like Al Sharpton should like
he should be on this.
kind of do a backflip.
It sounds kind of suspicious. You ever hear about that story about the dude that was in like the wrestling mat that just like somehow was just found up in the wrestling mat? He rolled himself up in the wrestling mat and then died.
I think I vaguely remember that
It
story.
was just like a weird.
But I also remember bad stories about wrestling because wrestling's the best sport, and
Exactly.
every now and then, some pussy's got to get killed.
Well, what happened to this what is this? This elementary school student, this 10-year-old. Wright's family claimed she was being constantly bullied by another student in her class at Forest Hill Elementary, and the student baited her into a fight on March 25th, during which the 10-year-old repeatedly suffered substantial injuries after hitting her head on a bookshelf. Prosecutors said in a press conference on Friday that Wright's death was a result of a congenital condition called arterivenosus malformation, a tangle of abnormal blood vessels in the brain. The child had repeatedly complained of headaches in the days and weeks before her death. She added that no criminal charges would be brought against the student who allegedly fought Wright after the findings were revealed by the county coroner. There was no evidence of trauma on or inside her body that would indicate that any fight of any magnitude should contribute to her death. Authorities say that Wright and another student engaged in a fight during class on March, which did not involve any weapons. Wright was taken to the nurse, and paramedics later arrived to find the girl unconscious. She was taken to a nearby hospital, then airlifted to the Medical University of South Carolina, about an hour away. Then she died 2 days later. I don't know. I don't know anything about tangled brain things, but I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on and say it's kind of weird that like, oh man, she had a lot of headaches. I don't know. Maybe her parents smoked. I don't know what to tell you, but I know what happens if you hit your head against something hard. You get KO'd by a little 10-year-old. Your lights go off and you go stiff into a bookshelf.
So from bookshelf, unconsciousness to hospital.
To 2 hospitals and then death 2 days later.
Well, I think it's hard to hold a baby responsible for
Right.
something like that. And we're talking about 10-year-olds. Like, we're not talking about 17-year-olds or 16-year-olds.
I mean,
We're really talking about little kids.
little kids know how to bully kids. They know how to make.
That's
you,
not my point.
They know how to make you cry. If they know how to make you cry, you hold
Yeah,
them
but
responsible.
like making you cry doesn't send you to a prison. Like, you know.
I mean, if you kill
Even punch
somebody,
you in the face.
if you kill somebody, go to jail. Go to jail. See, look at that. Come on, man. It's like if you kill somebody, you go to jail. That's what happens. Doesn't matter what age you go. They have
Look,
all types
I
of child murderers.
So this is not a murder. Like,
It's an accidental death. That's what they all want to hear.
yeah.
The conspiracy. Ah, man, I'm telling you, he's covering it up. That girl knew something.
The girl knew what? Like,
It probably.
you're married? Where Jimmy Hoffa is?
Nah,
What did
nah.
she know?
That-
She was 10, nigga. She didn't know anything.
The other girl was probably, a very, very wealthy girl, and then they had to cover up her death. They covered it up. It happened before.
I-
It's a
I don't know any of that.
It's a possibility.
I just think, I don't think anybody should, no little kid should go to jail.
I don't know. It just seems kind of weird.
If
That,
we're in a fight and you put your head on shit, it seems reasonable. What if you're like that kid, like in The Omen,
yeah, and straight up just have
in the
birds.
bookshelf,
Birds come kill you.
and you smash your head with the bookshelf over and over again and make sure they died?
But all I'm
That
saying
would be
is, all I'm saying is this: there's nothing that happens. Nothing that happens. Like
I don't know.
I mean, like you don't get to go to jail for murder, involuntary manslaughter.
Murdered who?
I said you don't go to jail. You're not maybe not, but that's at the very least assault. That's an assault. It's an
I've
assault.
known him for 2 weeks. He wouldn't do something like that.
Involuntary manslaughter. I don't know. I'm just saying. Because it's like
Yeah. Involuntary manslaughter sounds like a reasonable charge.
yeah, something. Because it's like
Not the same thing as murder.
I know it's not, but still, it's like they're saying that like that girl would have dropped dead just any day now. That's
Anyway, like,
she would have just died anyway. Like oh, she would have just died.
Sure. who cares? She hit her fucking head.
Yeah.
That little nigga was on her way out. She knows she has something wrong. She was about to die.
That's what bothers me about it. It's like nobody cared.
Well, we care. Justice for whoever the fuck.
Yes. You young lady.
That's the most said on the podcast in like at least a year.
Rania White. Rania Wright.
I'm gonna get hell for that one. I can feel it in my chest actually.
It's okay.
I felt.
It's okay. You'll be fine. You'll do something.
I felt something reach inside my chest, take my soul, and finally drag it downwards. Like it's over. It's a wrap now.
Nah, you'll be fine. You'll still. Everybody will love you
It's
again.
too bad. I was really trying not to go to hell, but
I mean, I remember what I told you. All you have to do is be a better dad than God, and you'll be good to go.
that's perfect.
It's just God will accept you, and He's like, you did better than me.
I don't know. I would assume it's in a room.
Yes.
Bathroom?
Alistair Overeem versus Aleski Olenki. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Are you watching it on the low?
No, I'm reading.
Oh, like the live feed?
Yeah, I'm just reading through it. Like, oh.
Is that how young people watch UFC?
That's how I watch. That's how I watch a lot of my UFCs. It's like, oh,
Okay.
I'll just read through it, get my knowledge on.
By reading them.
Yeah.
Line by line through somebody's
There's-
feed.
yeah, somebody who's
I wa-
misspelled and drunk somewhere.
Misspelled.
They make me. They're doing it live, so I mean, there's gonna be misspellings. So,
I did. I did indeed.
You're like, we will not speak of it.
we'll not speak of it.
No,
What do you weigh?
I wouldn't be cutting that.
That's awesome.
And
Casey's getting slim.
he's getting slim. What's the goal again?
Yeah. What's the walk that we walk?
I want to walk out at 85.
All right, we want to walk at 85, and we're 210 today.
All right, everybody, go find Casey. Support him. Tell this beautiful redhead demon that he should It's okay to lose weight. It's all good. You're doing a great job. The shirt has more
I
room
know.
for you now.
Yeah,
You can see the shirt has a little bit more
skinny.
room. Yeah, you can see the shirt's a little breathy. So it's a draping.
That's right.
It's a drape.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know what I weigh, but I'm not that concerned. My weight is 140 for the match,
Mm-hmm.
and I can make 140 no matter what the fucking situation is.
So
Like,
you'll poop 140. See, look at that. Look at that muscle
seriously.
on his head. It's his brain. See, that's what we're talking
Yo,
about.
you know what I did yesterday?
What?
I got in the pool. Like, I was a swimmer.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
We have a pool,
Okay.
and I had only, like, put my legs in the pool. I had not been in the pool yet.
You know how to swim, right?
It's not that I can't swim. I'm not good at swimming.
Gotcha.
So, like, I can swim a length in a pool.
Mm-hmm.
I could do more than that, I'm sure. And I can easily do a length in our pool. Our pool is small. But I'm not a good swimmer by any stretch of the imagination. And I don't really love underneath the water
Yeah.
completely. I don't really enjoy it that much. But
Do you have
how's it
flash-
feel out there?
Flashbacks.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed it yesterday. When I realized I hadn't been in the water. So, like, I didn't try to get in the water, actually.
Mhm.
Like, Casey was playing basketball in the water,
Yeah.
and I was kind of like being a black guy and, like, not being in the water. I was, like, ankle deep in the water. I was getting, like, shin deep in the water just so I could play basketball with Casey.
Right.
The basketball was kind of, like, off to the side of the pool on the far side.
Mhm.
And it's not easy to walk around there. So I get in the pool and I kind of hold on to the edge, and I'm trying to like you know how like in a video game when you're on the outside of a building
You're like,
and you're like scurrying around. Well, I was kind of doing that to my pool, right?
so silly.
And I slipped off the wall because of my stupid right foot, my stupid injured foot, and I fell into the pool. But like it was wonderful, and I was like, all right, I'm staying in the fucking pool. Like
There you
this is
go.
awesome.
See?
And then I tried to swim a little, and I was like, dude, I don't like going in the water without plugging my nose with my fingers. Like I don't like doing it.
Right.
And so I just, all right, we're going underneath. We're doing it. And then I came out and I was like, all right, cool. And for a second, I breathed some water into my nose.
Mhm.
I kind of choked myself. And I blinked because I opened my eyes and I was under the water too. So I wanted to see how blurry it would be without goggles.
Mhm.
And it wasn't that bad and it didn't sting that bad.
Yeah.
The most uncomfortable thing was breathing the water into my nose.
Mm.
That was over that in like maybe 5 seconds.
Yeah. Don't do that again.
And then like a long, what?
Don't breathe water in your nose. Don't do that. Just
Try not to.
Just breathe.
Anthony.
Just
Fuck
breathe
you.
out. Just breathe out. You come out. Go back in. You breathe in, and then you come back out. And then when you go in the water, you just blow air out through your nose. You don't.
So when you go underneath, you blow air out?
Yeah, you blow air out, and then you come up and you suck air in.
Because I just held, and so when I went down, I'm sure some water just kind of shot into my nose.
Yeah, you just push the water out with your nostrils.
But yeah. So what else? Yeah, so then I was in the pool for maybe like, I don't know, 20 minutes. I'm just swimming around and playing basketball. When I was getting out of the pool, I noticed it would get to me.
Mm-hmm.
When it was splash, I would either by instinct turn my head away,
Yeah.
and then when I started turning my head away, the ball would splash water into my eyes, and it would take me a second of blinking. So like, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, the last 5 minutes of being in the pool, I didn't look away, and it didn't bother me when the water hit my eyes. I could stay more focused. And like these are all tiny, stupid things, right?
Yeah.
But I'm essentially a hydrophobe, essentially afraid of the water. Like,
Amazing.
not to the degree where it's truly debilitating. Like, I got in the fucking pool.
You take showers.
When I fell in the pool, I didn't panic. I take showers. I
Yeah.
fuck girls in jacuzzis,
There you go.
right? Like,
Chlorine's your friend.
It's not severe, but there is a degree of it because I know I'm not good at swimming.
Do you think
Right.
it's an instinct you learned, like from your past lives? Because I learned recently.
Yeah, I don't believe in past lives, so no,
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
that
Well,
because that's weird.
I'm just saying. Well, it's been. We'll go down the pseudoscience route about how like black people were told that like if you go swim in the water, you're just gonna die when they were like slaves. I didn't know about that until recently, and I'm like, that's wild. That makes a lot of sense why black people just don't swim ever.
Down to a culture where you don't have pools
Well, that
available
too.
to
Well,
you.
that too. But it's also like if you're told that water is like large bodies of water is bad for you, and like it's been like something that you were even instilled like as like a long part of your life. Hey, what's up?
Caffeine. Okay, I'm back. So
Well,
yeah, so blacks being told not to fucking get in the water, I don't think passes down genetically.
I don't
That's
know.
bullshit. It's bullshit. It's like all right, maybe. No, I'm not gonna entertain any of it. It's complete cunty nonsense. Black people love fucking conspiracy theories. Let's start there.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's start how like, oh yeah, you know what it really is? The white man did this to us. Like, the white man does everything to you. The white man's why you can't fucking swim. Are you sure, dude? Are you sure?
Could be.
Maybe it's
Could be.
because if you're from the hood, if you're from the hood,
Mhm.
then you may not have as much access to pools
Right.
as a kid from the suburbs. But if you're a black kid in the suburbs and you can't swim, it's because you're a fucking asshole. There's pools around you.
There you go.
Like, and black kids in the suburbs do swim
Yeah.
at the fucking public pool.
But maybe those black kids were also house slaves, and that's the reason why they were okay.
Absolutely not. I will cite the darkness I see in them as evidence that they were not house Negroes, that they were the descendants of the field hands, and here they are on their backs swimming like anybody else. You know?
Oh man.
So like when I was a little kid,
Mhm.
pool at Hamilton, but that was the only pool in my entire fucking neighborhood, and they closed it eventually,
Right.
right? So I didn't learn how to go to prep school.
That makes sense. You just
So I bet there's a lot of kids that grew up in my neighborhood who didn't learn how to swim. Now this isn't like a lot of kids didn't get the opportunity to swim and it's unfair. Like there's no unfairness, there's no statement coming after that. These are just like
facts.
it's just a fact. Like there was no place to go swim. So if that was important to you, you would have had to seek it outside the neighborhood.
Right.
And I think most people stay in their neighborhoods. And so what's available there is what they think the world is, you know?
Yeah.
There's no swimming in their world.
I have to play devil's.
All right, so what happens when Olenek throws on the fucking Ezekiel choke in the first 30 seconds of this fight? Like I think he's about to try it right now for real. Like
either it works and he just taps out.
he pulled guard on over him.
If he taps out, it's either he taps out over him or he gets his brains blasted in for 5 rounds.
Dude, if he taps over him with the fucking Ezekiel for the bottom, I'm gonna piss my pants.
That would be hilarious. I could just see that happen. He does that and it's over. It's over. It's over.
That would be really cool. I'm just saying.
Over.
And it's very possible. Like anything is possible. That's why they fight. And oh, nice foot sweep. I love foot sweeps today.
Foot
Like
sweeps.
foot sweeps are. I'm inspired by foot sweeps.
Foot sweeps are the thing.
I might drill some foot sweeps later. He just hurt Alistair badly, but I think he's all right now. The guillotine position, which Alistair is actually quite good at. All right.
Yes, he is the champion at the strangulation.
The strangulation.
From the toppy.
The chop.
The toppy. I don't want to hang out with these people, but I have to, cause I don't want to.
What do you have to do?
I told people that I would hang out with them, like on Monday, and I'm like, today I'm like, hey, I don't want to do anything with you. I really don't. But they're like, look, we're coming anyway. I'm like, fuck, just hang out. I gotta.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go. I'm telling them I'm not going to eat pho with them because I'm like that. I'm tired of that place.
What pub place?
Superior Pho.
What do you mean you're tired of it?
I'm not. It's cool. When I have a fixing for pho, it's
Oh.
good.
Tired of you.
You set fire to your phone. I know because you're getting an iPhone, you're happy, but still, don't do that. It's not.
Oh.
Don't do that. Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't look like Alistair's gonna be. It looks like Alistair will be fine.
I don't know, man.
He might just third round. He'd be like,
Sister might get fucked up on here. He's sucking wind. He's getting hit to the body a lot.
he's tired.
Might be. One of those overhands might have broken his jaw. Yeah, it does seem real loose.
Who
In
overruns?
case you noticed that Overeem was reacting to like something weirdly in his jaw, like perhaps his jaw has been injured.
Mouth open, gaping.
He's definitely not. Yeah, he's definitely not biting down on his mouthpiece.
Yeah, that is a bad sign, especially in the first round.
Those like crazy like straight arm overhand.
And hit him with that.
And he
mother-
keeps hitting him right above the waist, like right in his center of the gut.
Hit him with that Mother Russia. That blow, blow.
I mean, like he does it over and over again. He keeps touching him, like
It's like, hey man,
no easy breathing, like no easy breath. Oh, Overeem had a vicious knee, another vicious knee. But Mother Russia just keep walking forward,
he
dog.
said, hey, guess what? I'm super cool. I don't care.
Like for real,
I don't care. I got.
he really doesn't.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't give a fuck. He's just dirty boxing forward. He's hammer fisting on the feet right now. Dude, he's going buck wild.
He don't care, man. He don't care.
It's almost like Overeem's rope doping him. He's like letting him punch him a bunch.
Oh shit, he's beating the brakes off this dude. Oh, turn down the volume. Listeners, you
I
cannot
think
hear
another
this.
footsie from Overeem coming up.
Stop this. Let me
Ooh,
turn the
big
volume
knee.
down.
Another big knee. I don't know how many of those you can take, sir. Oh, not many, none.
Is it over?
Gray Maynard said no half Nelsons, Overeem. Take that.
It's wow.
Oh,
Wow.
he's giving the business.
I guess. Oh, sorry.
My Gardner's letting him get fucked up in his motherland. Oh, it's over.
Yes, I happened to see it before you did. I'm sorry.
All right.
So, Alice just said, "I'm super cool. Keep them hands to yourself." Ezekiel's not here today. We're looking for Joseph. So get out of here. Peace
No
out.
Ezekiel.
No Ezekiel. All Joseph. All Joseph.
All whooping.
All Jesus. All Jesus. Comes back tomorrow.
Cool. So,
Yes.
Anthony,
Darren.
are we podcasting again before I get to Ohio?
Yes, we are. We have to.
Excellent.
It's the law.
We'll do one more episode in Vegas, and then the next time that they hear us,
Well, actually, 2 episodes in Vegas, technically.
uh,
We'll probably do 2 episodes.
we'll do 2 in Vegas.
Not 2 in Vegas, 2 in Cleveland. I mean, we said it.
Yeah.
2 in Cleveland. Hey!
Dude.
Boom, boom.
That's so exciting, dude.
It is.
What's the weather going to be like when I get there?
Let's look it
What's
up.
the weather like?
Weather is dreary. It's dreary right now. Oh, it's like cool. Cleveland will be cool. It'll be when you get there. We said Thursday. It'll be kind of cloudy. Be 61 degrees. Friday be 56 and wet. Saturday 56 is the high. So yeah, it's not. You're not gonna be. It's no summertime fun yet. It's definitely a little chilly. Sorry, man. To wear hoodies.
It'll be fine.
Get to wear hoodies though. That'll be cool.
These anyway.
Wait, what?
It's gonna be-
We get there like Thursday morning, technically.
All right, it's gonna be 70 that day.
Okay.
That's a lie. It's 61. I'm looking at it.
It's not gonna be more than a little.
It's gonna be 56. It's wet. It's wet outside. It's gonna be wet. Thursday's gonna be wet. Friday's gonna be wet. Saturday will be cold.
Ah, yes. The air quality.
Air quality.
Dude. I'm just looking forward to seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck about the weather. I want to see you guys, and I want to get back here, get back to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Anthony,
Darren.
I'm gonna go enjoy my 420.
All right. Let me talk to you after I end the stream. I want to tell you something funny.
Okay, and I suggest that everybody else does the same. And like, sometime today, some cunt is gonna mention Adolf Hitler and how it's his birthday. At some point, some fucking asshole is gonna be like, you're celebrating marijuana. Meanwhile, this is the same day that students lost their lives in Littleton, Colorado. Like, you fucking buzzkill, killjoy motherfuckers. Let us have a thing, please.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Like, we have a thing, and like, and fuck Hitler.
What are they doing in Colorado? That means they're lighting. They're using like the candles to light their joints. So think about that, guys.
As they should.
As they should.
As they should. Now, Anthony,
Darren.
I'm ready to end the stream.
All right.
So I will say to them, goodbye, internet, and then you can do whatever it is that you need.